Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show with your hosts Lee Silber and Ellen Goodwin. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away. And here's your hosts, Lee and Ellen.
Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. I'm your host, Ellen Goodwin, along with my co-hosts.
No.
Sorry.
It's Lee Silber.
It's Lee Silber, but why'd you say no?
Well, nobody knows this, but we were supposed to record this episode yesterday. But I said the opposite of no.
Oh.
And I'm a yes guy. And not in a weird way, but I'm a yes guy. Yes to opportunity. Yes to possibilities. Yes to something that could make a difference.
Uh-huh.
But you can only give until it hurts.
True.
And when it starts to hurt, the yes has to become a no. If it hurts your relationships, if it hurts your financial situation, if it just hurts, it just pains you. So I agreed to do something that took me hours and hours to prep for. And I had to, switch our thing.
Right.
And at the end of the day, like when I do things the same exact thing in the right time, it was a webinar, I did a webinar.
Okay.
The same exact thing on something I'm interested in or I'm passionate about at a time where it makes sense. I end up when I'm done, like energized.
Right.
I wanted to take a giant nap.
Oh, no.
For 2 days. Now I've realized that we want to please people. So we say yes. It seems like it might have some possibilities. So we say yes. It seems like, well, maybe if I do this and it goes well, that there'll be more of this. But when you don't want more of this, when the possibilities aren't in line, aren't worth what the probabilities are, or they don't line up. In essence, I have to use my own system, and I think I've talked about this before, and I always offer it, but I haven't heard from anyone who wants it. But I have a deck of cards that have different signs on it, and if you have something that comes up and you have time to think about it for a minute, you could just use the deck of cards. Is it something I enjoy doing? Will it make me money? Will it make me happy? Is it good for my career? Is it something that is worth my time? And you go through the card deck, and if you end up with a stack of cards that say yes, you say yes. But if the stack is against the yes, you say no.
So the cards are literally stacked against you.
Oh, man, I walked right into that.
Is that...
Yeah, that's good.
No, that's perfect. No, that's a perfect answer for that. Yes,
the cards are in your favor or they're stacked against.
Yeah. But saying no is sometimes so hard, but it's so important for you. And I think, it's one of those things you can also keep an eye on when you're doing things and you go, yes, I'll do that. And then when the occasion rolls around and you're like, oh gosh, I have to leave the house. Pay attention to that and know.
Or it falls apart and you said yes, but you're dreading it and it goes away and you're like, oh my goodness, thank you, Lord, for making this rain or...
That's when you know.
Whatever.
Exactly. I learned, I have this and I have my clients do this and I have a no list, to not do. And that list is the things that as a hard no. This is stuff I'm not going to do.
So let's make a list. Like, what should we say no to? I mean, other than the complete obvious ones.
So, for me, this is on my list. And I know it's not a popular one. I say no to baby showers and bridal showers because they're not fun to me. Those are hours I'm never going to get back. It's not that I'm not going to give a gift. I'll happily give a gift. It's not about that. It's about my time and does this make me happy? And usually... no.
And usually on the weekends.
And, I have enough
yes to the wedding, but no to the shower.
I have enough past experience to know that no is the correct answer for me. What about you?
Yeah, I call it my things not to-do list.
Yeah, they're not to do.
When people, hey, let's have breakfast. It's never an hour, or even less. Oh, we'll keep it short. Yeah, right. Or, and that's not to say that you shouldn't never eat lunch alone. That's a book.
Right.
You gotta get out there and put yourself out there. You never know what can come of it. But you've got to be more choosy about who you chow with.
I would say, again, keeping track of things. If you go into meetings, already having alarms on your phone that like are pretend. So you go, oh, I gotta go.
Wait, I thought all you say is excuse me and you just leave.
Oh, well,
Like
that's
George
in a
Costanza,
party.
I'm out of here.
That's in parties. But
Oh.
like, if you're already dreading it or planning your escape route, gosh, I think you might want to at least put that on
Yeah.
your possibly not to-do list. Because saying yes to things that don't work for you, super inefficient. It drains your energy for one thing, because you're like, oh, I gotta go do that.
Well, let me put it this way. So if I say yes to something, to someone and
Right?
something, that's a no to something that I would want to do for myself or something I would do for someone else. Meaning
Exactly.
the yes is a powerful thing. You're giving away a piece of not your time, of yourself, of your life force,
Right.
which is, if it's worth it, do it. But when when you're not feeling it, the no, although it's like pulling off it's a little bit of a pinch, a sting. People aren't going to be happy. In the end of the day, they're not going to be happy with you anyway when you're miserable. Well, you shouldn't have come if you don't want to be here.
Right.
Why did you even volunteer to do this? What are you, what's the point? You're not into it. Be honest. No.
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 I'm
I
sorry.
don't want to. No, the no list it's genius, because every yes is a no to yourself.
Mhm.
And you should be having more yeses to yourself.
So you want to do another episode today?
No.
On that note.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us on the Faster, Easier, Better show. We'll be with you again next week.